I'm Clive. I am from England, but I'm based in America. I'm based in California at the moment. I am a co-founder and also sometimes the demo guy at Planoly, the BIM management platform. We provide a BIM management platform, and it is to simplify the BIM management for ISO standards. So for ISO 19650, simplifying the implementation of level of information need, simplifying implementation of LOD if that's something you do, if you're following the AIA or the BIM forum standard. We make BIM management to standards and compliance a lot easier, a lot more simple, a lot more fun. Everyone in the design and construction space, it doesn't matter whether you're an owner, architect, engineer, contractor, implementing standards. We have customers in all of those different regards. If you're an owner, you love it because it helps you manage your standards. If you are an architect, it's because you would like to protect yourself, or mostly protect yourself against signing up for too much, so you can clearly define what you do model and what you are not going to model. If you're a contractor, it's all about managing the workflow and having a quality model that you can take quantities from, or coordinate and build from, or know that you're going to be able to hand over the right set of information requirements for the owner in that asset model as it's handed over. Being able to do that for that customer. And it is fantastic, and there's some really great reviews online. I'd love to share more of that with you, but it sounds like them. I feel like I'm boasting, so I'll stop there. One customer said, it's like a tool and a process. It helps our teams, even though sometimes when they're not so BIM savvy, it really helps them follow the workflow and create great BIM management workflow using the templates, and it just makes that process easier. There's a great story. They said they had a BIM execution plan, their standard, and it was quite a long document, and they put right at the bottom of the last page, if you get to this part in the document, if you get to the end, tell me and I will send you a bottle. So a bottle of whiskey or something like that. And they never had that call. So nobody actually called them and said, hey, I need that bottle of whiskey, because I read all the way to the end, until they started using Planoly. So they used Planoly, and now they said they're a bit scared because somebody called and said, I want that bottle. And that's the beauty of using the platform. So what customers say is that it just helps people create something that actually people care about, others care about, and it's likely to get read, it's likely to get implemented and followed up on, so actually managed, which is pretty cool. Basically, it cuts out the bullshit. That's basically what it does. Building stuff. I built shopping centers and roads and bridges and sea defenses, a town center regeneration project, some really, really big stuff. And I just love making a mark on this earth. A couple of the projects that I've worked on were so big that you can see them from space. And that sort of thing is so cool to bore your children with later on in life. So I have 3 kids that I'm going to trawl around all of the construction sites that I worked on as I was growing up and I was getting into our industry. And so I will bore them at some point in time. Tradition, the speed of our industry, contracts, margins, all of those things, probably margins. If we could change the margins and actually show how valuable what we're creating, it's the biggest industry on earth and it's the lowest paid, essentially. What we can really do is, if we can increase margins, is get more people excited and more people into the industry to really make a change. I would say suddenly everyone would make more money. So, and how they would do that, the corny part is that they would do that by planning early. So hence, plan early. That's where we get our name. You can really save a lot of time, a lot of money, cut out the rework and the waste make your processes more efficient if you plan early. We love the phrase evil BIM because we fight evil BIM. Evil BIM is wasteful BIM, is anything that is unnecessary, too much detail in a model too early, not enough detail too late. All of these things can cause problems and a lot of extra work. Let's cut that out. So that would be one thing that if I could reference you to, look up evil BIM and see whether you can add to that checklist and cut out some more waste on your project. Thanks for listening.